senses go down, feelings get stronger, looks get longer. Closer you come, weaker I get. It ain't happening now, just ain't happening yet. So please, please, please go. I'm not strong enough to say no. Please, please don't stay. I'm not man enough to walk away. Please, please pass by. I can't resist you even though I try. Please go. Not strong enough to say no. Don't say I didn't warn you, don't say you didn't know. Don't wait till it's too late, and then try to go. Closer you come, the weaker I get. It ain't happening now, just ain't happening yet. I'm begging you, baby, please, please, please go. I'm not strong enough to say no. I'm not man enough to walk away. Please, please pass by. Can't resist you even though I try. Please go. Not strong enough to say no. All right. Little Blackhawk in the morning right there. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere, and there's no place I wanna be. I've got heartaches in my pocket, I've got echoes in my head, and all that I keep hearing are the cruel, cruel things that you say. 'Cause I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere, time don't matter to me. 'Cause I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere, and there's no place I wanna be. Oh, I've got bruises on my memories, I've got tear stains on my head. In the mirror there's a vision of what used to be a man. 'Cause I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere, time don't matter to me. 'Cause I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere, and there's no place I wanna be. Oh, all right. Well, here we are at AJ's. I don't know if anybody's watching online or not. I can't see the Facebook comments or nothing. I got my stuff pulled up. But if anybody's watching out there on the World Wide Web, good morning. That's how we do here in Nashville. We play music all day, y'all. They do have the MySet app thing, and I do get push notifications, I'm told, on my phone, so if you all send in a request that way, I will get it as soon as I see the push notification on my phone, and if I can do it for you, I'll be glad to do it. But remember the rules here at AJ's, it is country music only. That's what we do here, which is just fine by me. Used to pull off Highway 249, had a cool little place. We'd go hide on Friday night, get away from the city lights, find a little wood and build a fire. Somebody'd always bring a couple guitars. We'd take turns singing songs and watching it burn. We'd do a rambling man, Proud Mary and American band. We'd be singing at the top of our lungs. It was always a love song every time, made everybody feel something inside. With the fire down low, held your girl real close, made you wanna love the one you were with, gave you the courage with that first kiss. It was a love song, always a love song. There was always a line stuck in your head that was said in a way that you could have said, but you both knew they were saying it right to you. It felt so good those times you had a feeling of wanting somebody so bad, made you weak in your heart, couldn't take being apart. Honky-tonk drinking songs, we could do them all night long, but the ones I remember most, it was always a love song every time, made everybody feel something inside. With fire down low, held your girl real close, made you wanna love the one you were with, gave you the courage with that first kiss. It was a love song, always a love song. It was always the love songs every time, made everybody feel something inside. With fire down low, held your girl real close, made you wanna love the one you were with, gave you the courage with that first kiss. It was a love song, always a love song. Always a love song, always a love song. Sure. Anything? There it is. Get it? All right. Well, how are you folks doing? I know it's early. All right. Well, if there's anything I can play for you, let me know. As long as it's country, that's the rules here at AJ's. I specialize in 90s country. That's my wheelhouse. I probably know more 90s country than anybody singing on Broadway right now. I can almost promise you that. Jones, 'cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Before you drop that quarter, keep one thing in mind. You got a heartbroken hillbilly standing here in line. I've been down and lonely ever since she left. Before you punch that number, could I make one request? Don't rock the jukebox, I wanna hear some Jones, 'cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. I ain't got nothing against rock and roll, but when your heart's been broken, you need a song that's slow. There ain't nothing like a steel guitar, drown your memory. Before you spend your money, babe, play a song for me. And don't rock the jukebox, I wanna hear George Jones, 'cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Thank you. One of the songs to help pay for this bar we're sitting in right now. Amongst that 50 million albums sold, I can't even imagine. I've sold like 4,000 copies of all my albums combined. This is a much different number. Once again, if you got something on your mind, let me know. I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm a friend of thunder. Friend is it any wonder lightning strikes me? I fought with the devil, got down on his level, but I never gave in, so he gave up on me. I'm no stranger to the rain. I can spot bad weather. I'm good at finding shelter in the downpour. I've been sacrificed by brothers, crucified my lovers. Through it all, I've withstood the pain. I'm no stranger to the rain. When I get that foggy feeling, what I'm feeling now, if I don't keep my head, I may drown. It's hard to keep believing I'll even come out even while the rain beats a hole in the ground. And tonight it's really coming down. I'm no stranger to the rain. There'll always be tomorrow. I'll beg, steal, or borrow a little sunshine. I'll put this cloud behind me. That's how the man designed me. Ride the wind and dance in a hurricane. I'm no stranger to the rain. Oh no. stranger to the rain. I'm a friend of thunder, friend is ain't any wonder lightning strikes me. I'll put this cloud behind me, that's how the man designed me. Ride the wind and dance in a hurricane. I'm no stranger to the rain. Oh no, I'm no stranger to the rain. The late, the great Keith Whitley right there. Woke up early with a pounding in my head. I've been out the night before with all my friends. Little worried, kind of wondering what I did. I said, Lord, please forgive me for my sins. My wife wanted to kill me, but she tried to save me first. You're going if I have to drag your butt to church. I love this crazy tragedy, sometimes almost magic, awful beautiful life. I read the hymns and kind of sort of sang along and made it through the Sunday sermon wide awake. We met our family for dinner at our home, drank some beer, watched the game, and cooked some steak. My little brother had a big fight with his wife. Our poor mother said between them both all night. I love this crazy tragedy, sometimes almost magic, awful beautiful life. We said a prayer for cousin Michael and I ride. We're all aware that he may never make it back. We talked about the way we missed his stupid jokes and how he loved to be a soldier more than most. I lay in bed that night and thought about the day and how my life was like a roller coaster ride. Ups and downs, crazy turns along the way. It'll throw you off if you don't hold on tight. You can't really smile until you shed some tears. I could die today or I might live out the years. I love this crazy tragedy, sometimes almost magic, awful beautiful life. I love this crazy tragedy, sometimes almost magic, awful beautiful life. I love this life, it's a beautiful life. I love this life, it's a beautiful life. Yeah. Some Darryl Worley right there. You don't get near enough Darryl Worley around here. Thank you, man. Well, once again, folks, if there's something I can play for you, let me know. And before you leave me, consider throwing a little love in the tip bucket, y'all. It's never required, but it's always appreciated. You don't carry cash on you. There are the Venmo QR codes located at the front of the stage as well. For those who prefer that method. And those watching on the World Wide Web, you can send in requests via the MySet app. I'm told I'll get a notification on my phone. I ain't seen one of those yet, so. Looks like I got my first one. Let's see what we got here. Where do I see the actual request at? Not clicking in the right spot, or was that just them following me? That's all it looks like is a follow. Well, Carolyn, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. How about some George Strait? Y'all like George? You'll swear you've had enough. You're ready to give up on that little light I call love. And out of a blue, clear sky, falling right into your hand, like rain on desert sand. It's the last thing you had planned. And out of a blue, clear sky, here she comes, a walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprise, your new love has arrived out of a blue, clear sky. Ain't love a funny thing? One day you're giving up the dream, and the next you're picking out a ring. Then out of a blue, clear sky, here she comes, a walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprise, your new love has arrived out of a blue, clear sky. Here she comes, a walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprise, your new love has arrived out of a blue, clear. Here she comes, a walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprise, your new love has arrived out of a blue, clear sky. Out of a blue, clear sky. Little George Strait. All right. So where are you folks from? Oh, San Diego. Very cool. And where the weather is nice pretty much all the time, huh? Yeah? Yeah. Y'all don't know what that winter stuff is. You putting your jackets on and stuff, right? How's your Chargers looking this year? I grew up in Belton, Missouri, about 20 miles south of KC. So I've been a lifelong Chiefs and Royals fan. I'm not one of them bandwagon guys. I didn't just jump on because Patrick Mahomes showed up and, took the world by storm. I was a fan back in the Steve DeBerg days at quarterback. Yeah, Marty Schottenheimer was the coach, and they had Christian Okoye at running back. Yeah, Derek Thomas. Yeah, Derek Thomas. He was one of a kind, man. Oh yeah, he was. What was it? He set the NFL record for, what was it, 8 sacks in a game, something like that. Crazy. Yeah. Oh, looks like I got a request. How do I respond to the request? For Amanda. Wow, okay. Where do I respond to the request at? They didn't tell me training was required with this. I'm clicking all over the place. I ain't seeing it. Well, maybe, yeah. I'm like, I didn't know training was required for this thing. I saw the request for Amanda. I don't see where to accept the request, but I can make it happen. Let's see. Maybe when Matt comes through, he can show me where I'm supposed to. He said there's a check mark that I could click on for this, but some Don Williams. Grew up a big Don Williams fan. I didn't get where to check it off, but I saw the name on the request, but I didn't get where to accept it. But I'm just going to go ahead and do it because all right. I don't know what else I got going on today anyway, so. I've held it all in word, Lord knows I've tried. It's an awful awakening in a country boy's life. Look in the mirror in total surprise. The hair on your shoulders, the age in your eyes. Amanda, light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. It's a measure of people don't understand the pleasures of life in a hillbilly band. I got my first guitar when I was 14. I'm over 40, still wearing jeans. Amanda, light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life. gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life, they should have made you gentleman's wife. All right. Yeah, Carolyn, I saw that request and I didn't know how to accept it on the app. I'm having Matt show me here. I did. And I see Carolyn has another request in here too. All right, chasing that neon rainbow. Carolyn is a rock star, Matt says. So Carolyn, I thank you for the follow and I thank you for the request. I'm gonna make these happen for you. Chasing that neon rainbow. See, I didn't know there were, like I said, there was there was training necessary. It's only the second time I used this, and last time I used it was 11 months ago. Daddy wanted radio, tuned it to a country show. I was rocking in the cradle to the crying of a steel guitar. Mama used to sing to me, taught me that sweet harmony. Now she worries 'cause she never thought I'd ever really take it this far. Singing in the bars and chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is the biggest guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, wanna be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Atlas and a coffee cup, eye pickers and an old Dodge truck. Heading down to Houston for a show on Saturday night. This overhead is killing me. Half the time I sing for free. When the crowd's into it, Lord, it makes us think I'm doing seem right. Standing in the spotlight, chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is the biggest guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, wanna be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Daddy's got a radio, he weren't 30 years ago. He said, son, I just know we're gonna hear you singing on it someday. I made it up in music row, loaded on the wheels, turn slow. Still I wouldn't trade a minute, I wouldn't have it any other way. Just show me to the stage, I'm chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is the biggest guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, wanna be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Lord, I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. There you go, Carolyn. Appreciate the request. And now that I know where to go to manage the requests, I'm ready to go for that. All right, so just let me know what you want to hear out there on the World Wide Web and the old interwebs. And if I can make it happen, I'm glad to do it. Good night, I could hop in my truck, round up my friends, and with any kind of luck, we could end up howling at a harvest moon. On a good night, I can put on my hat, head down to the honky-tonk dance. But on a real good night, I meet a woman like you. Brown hair, blue eyes, once in a lifetime, country fine kind of girl. Chance taking wild little love, shaking up my world. Hey, on a good night, I can picture the day all of my dreams come true. But on a real good night, I meet a woman like you. On a good night, I can drive to the lake, turn on the radio and find George Strait. Go play a little game of 8-ball pool. On a good night, I might be found dragging with the boys across town. But on a real good night, I meet a woman like you. Brown hair, blue eyes, once in a lifetime, country fine kind of girl. Heartbreaking chance, taking wild little love, making shaking up my world. Hey, on a good night, I can picture the day all of my dreams come true. But on a real good night, I meet a woman like you. Shaking up my world. Hey, on a good night, I can picture the day all of my dreams come true. But on a real good night, I meet a woman like you. Yeah, on a real good night, I meet a woman like you. Wade Hayes. Oh, it's another beautiful morning here in Nashville, Tennessee. Almost afternoon. We're getting close to noon. It's still early for us musician types, any way you slice it. Come on in, folks. How y'all doing? Doing all right. Doing all right. Glad to see you. If there's anything I can play for y'all, let me know. My name is Ricky Lee Tanner, and that's not a stage name. That's how it appears on my birth certificate. So needless to say, I was born a very country boy. And I can almost guarantee you I know more 90s country than anybody singing on Broadway today. So that's what I specialize in. But I try to keep a little something on tap for everybody. I go as far back as Hank Sr. and as current as Luke Combs and just about everywhere in between. All right, well, that's good. I like it all as long as it's country. That's how I like it. Oh, man. Oh, my favorite song, huh? Let's try this one. Calm and cool, hearts that had no scars to show. ones that never do let go and risk the tables being turned. Carving fools have to dance within the flame, who chance the sorrow and the shame that always comes when getting burned. But you got to be tough when consumed by desire, 'cause it's not enough just to stand outside the fire. Carving strong, who can face this world alone, who seem to get by on their own, those who will never take the fall. Carving weak, who are unable to resist the slightest chance love might exist, and for that forsake it all. They're so hell-bent on giving, walking a while, convinced it's not living if you stand outside the fire. Standing outside the fire, standing outside the fire. Life is not tried, it is merely survived if you're standing outside the fire. There's a stove that is burning deep in my soul, constantly yearning to get out of control, wanting to fly higher and higher. I can't abide standing outside the fire, standing outside the fire, standing outside the fire. Life is not tried, it is merely survived if you're standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire, standing outside the fire. Life is not tried, it is merely survived if you're standing outside the fire. Thank you. Some Garth. Can't go wrong with 90s Garth in my book. That's why I know pretty much all of it. You run into somebody who knows more Garth than I do, get his autograph because it's Garth. That's a true story. Heck, I probably know some Garth that he's done forgot. He's a big influence on me growing up. Graduated high school in '95, so I was right there in the thick of the whole 90s country scene. And 90s country was the best country in my opinion. Come on in, folks. I tune because I care. After the door got opened up, it changed the temperature in here a little bit, too. All right. I got a rice cooking in the microwave, got a 3-day beard, I don't plan to shave, and it's a goofy thing, but I just gotta say, hey, I'm doing all right. Yeah, I think I'll make me some homemade soup. I'm feeling pretty good, and that's true. It's neither drink or drug induced. No, I'm just doing all right. It's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's some hard times in the neighborhood. Why can't been 15 years since I left home. I said good luck every seed I sown. Give it my best and then I left it alone. I hope they're doing all right. Now I look in the mirror and what do I see? A lone wolf there staring back at me. Long in the tube, almost as can be. Lord, I guess it's doing all right. It's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's some hard times in the neighborhood. Why can every day be just this good? Sometimes it's lonely, sometimes it's only me and the shadows that fill this room. Sometimes I'm falling, desperately calling, howling at the moon. Well, I might go get me a new tattoo, or take my old Holly on a 3-day cruise. Might even grow me a Fu Manchu. Oh, hi, it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's some hard times in the neighborhood. Why can every day be just this good? It's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's some hard times in the neighborhood. Why can every day be just this good? All right. Well, Travis Tritt right there. Come on in, sir. We've saved you like 50 seats. Down on the corner by the traffic light, everybody's looking as she goes by. They turn their heads and they watch her till she's gone. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Up by the bus stop and across the street, open up their windows to take a peek while she goes walking, rocking like a rolling stone. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it if she's made that way. She's not to blame if they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene, just comes naturally. Now the girl can't help it. Well, up on Main Street by the taxi stand, there's a crowd of people in a traffic jam. She don't look back, she ain't doing nothing wrong. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it if she's made that way. She's not to blame if they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene, just comes naturally. Now the girl can't help it, down on the corner by the traffic light. Everybody's looking as she goes by. They turn their heads and they watch her till she's gone. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on. Little Mel McDaniel for you right there. You know, my wife and I got to share an elevator with Mel one time. It was years ago, and back when I think they still called it Fanfare, the CMA Fest, and this is back when they had the convention hall just up the street here, and my wife and I were over there, and we were waiting for the elevator, and the elevator doors opened, and there was Mel with a couple security guys with him, and Mel wasn't in the best of health at that point in time. He had his oxygen tank with him and stuff, and so we were like, no, we'll wait for the next one, and Mel shook his head and waved us in. He made us get on the elevator with him. We were going to let him have his privacy, but he waved us on, so we rode the elevator down with Mel. Never know who you're going to run into in this town. Tell you what. Once again, if there's anything I can play for you folks, let me know. As long as it's country, that's the rules here at AJ's. And that's a rule I can get behind. I like that one. Mainly because I don't know much other than country, because my name is Ricky Lee Tanner, and that's not a stage name. That's my God-given name, as it is on my birth certificate. Hotel bar, out-of-towners and businessmen. He struts and sings to his drum machine, but he won't make it big at the Holiday Inn. She thinks that he looks like Elvis when he runs his fingers through that jet black hair. Sometimes she forgets an order 'cause she's so struck by him. She stops and stares. They got a love bigger than the Beatles, wild and free like a rolling stone. They got a love takes them higher than the eagle. Ain't life such a sweet, sweet song? Na 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 na, yeah yeah yeah. She pours some drinks, loads up the sink, and dreams of being a movie star. Her mama said she'd knock 'em dead. Hollywood hasn't called so far. He thinks she's as pretty as a picture when she wipes down tables in her apron strings. Sometimes he forgets the chorus 'cause she's shining like a beauty on the silver screen. They got a love bigger than the Beatles, wild and free like a rolling stone. They got a love takes them higher than the Eagles. Ain't life such a sweet, sweet song? Na 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 na, yeah yeah yeah. Oh, you won't find their names on the walk of fame. They ain't missing much. When the lights go down on Tinseltown, all you need is love. Ooh, they got a love bigger than the Beatles, wild and free like a rolling stone. They got a love takes them higher than the Eagles. Ain't life such a sweet, sweet song? Na 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 na. All right. Little Joe Diffie. Can't go wrong with Joe Diffie. We miss you, Joe. Been having a ball since I was a boy in Beaumont. I love that town, but I just couldn't stay. I two-stepped on the way to Amarillo, shuffled my way into Santa Fe. I just had to see the sunset out in Frisco. Golden Gate is great, it ain't home. Give me a rodeo. Blame it on Texas, don't blame it on me. I am what I am, and that's what I'm gonna be. You can say what you wanna say about my insanity. Blame it on Texas, don't blame it on me. I met a girl out in eastern Oklahoma. Her daddy was a Tulsa millionaire. Miles and miles of oil wells he'd leave her, and all the man could want was waiting there. But one night while she lay sleeping, I slipped away, like no man in his right mind would do. Call me a fool, blame it on Texas, don't blame it on me. I am what I am, and that's what I'm gonna be. You can say what you wanna say about my insanity. Blame it on Texas, don't blame it on me. You can say what you wanna say about my insanity. Blame it on Texas, don't blame it on me. Thank you, little Mark Chestnut for you. How are you folks doing this morning? Or I guess afternoon now. It's afternoon. I started in the morning. It's yeah. It's like Chevy Chase in that one movie. It's like, I got a thing. Is it Caddyshack? Where he looks at his bare wrist and goes, ooh, I got a thing. Big dreams in a small town, 18 and glory bound. Nothing here to tie us down. Big dreams in a small town, rolling down a dusty road in my daddy's Ford. It's all again. I remember those summer nights on the brink of love. You and I made more than plans back then. Big dreams in a small town, 18 and glory bound. Nothing here to tie us down. Big dreams in a small town. We were gonna try to set the world on fire. We were gonna make it all come true. Used to say that we couldn't wait to leave this town. That was something we were born to do. guess it's time to settle down. Don't you like the way that sounds? You and me in a small town. Big dreams in a small town. Big dreams in a small town. Thank you. A little Restless Heart right there. How you doing? You doing all right? Coming in, taking in all the awesome memorabilia hanging all over the walls? Yeah. Oh, very cool. Alan Jackson. Okay. Well, how about I play you some Alan? Is there one in particular you like? You got it, man. I will make that happen for you. Remember when I was young, so were you. Time stood still, and love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. Made love, then you cried. Remember when? Remember when we vowed the vows and walked the walk, gave our hearts, made a stop, and it was hard. We lived and learned life recurs. There was joy and there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when old ones died, new were born, life was changed, disassembled, rearranged, came together, fell apart. We broke each other's heart. Remember when? Remember when the sound of little V was the music? We danced from week to week, brought back the love, we found trust, how we never gave it up. Remember when? Remember when? 30 seems so old now, looking back. It's just a stepping stone to where we are, where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when? Remember when we said when we turned gray, when the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the life we had. And we'll remember when. Remember when. Remember when. Thank you. Appreciate the tip and the request very much. Hi, how you doing? Doing all right, doing all right. Making music early in the day today. That's all right. That's a good thing. Just a little over an hour into what will be an 8-hour day of singing for me. What's that? Not every day, no. Part of the reason they sent out an SOS this morning that the guy that normally does this shift was not feeling well, and I was like, well, I've already got a show today. I was like, I really don't want to do 2 in a day, but I was like, they'll find somebody. And it got closer and closer to time. It was like 10 o'clock came, and the start time's 11. And I was like, if you still need somebody, I'll come down and help you. So they still needed somebody, so here I am. So yeah. Part of the reason that I was like, okay, I'll do it is I don't have shows Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so I've got 3 days for my voice to recover. Now, while I don't have shows, I have rehearsal for the play that I'm in on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday though. So it's an original play. The guy that wrote it, his name is George Darden. He's a writer and he's directing the play as well. The play is called A Better Man. And I'm playing a character named Jesse Ray Mavens. And Jesse Ray was a country singer, but he gives up singing because, as he says in the play, singing ain't never paid none of the bills around here. So he quits singing to go get a real job, and his wife was in his band too when they quit all that. And he goes and gets a real job, and he gets hurt on the job, and then he ends up stuck at home with a bad back and can't work. And he takes to drinking, and he takes to not treating his wife so well. And his wife is working at the diner in town, and she's a singer. And a producer coming through from Nashville stops and finds out she's a singer, wants to hear her. He wants a little more than just to hear her sing, as it turns out. And he's trying to take her away from Jesse and take her to Nashville. And so it's one of those things where you know, the drinking has made things bad for him, you know, and it's out of control, and so I'm in this play, and what's weird is I'm playing a character that's an alcoholic, and I've never had a drop of alcohol in my life. So, but I did write a couple songs for the play as well. There's a spot in the play where Jesse considers taking his own life, and his attempt gets interrupted by a cell phone call, and by the time the call's over, he rethinks things. But after he gets off the phone, he's sitting there and he's kind of looking around the room. He picks up his old guitar and he plays a song, and so we needed a good song that fit the moment, and so I wrote one. You mind if I play it? So this is a brand new original for me. I wrote it for the play that I'm in, and the song is called Ship in a Bottle. The afternoon sun blinds me, so I shake the sleep out of my head. The pain, it reminds me, somehow I'm still not dead. I stumble out of the bedroom, and there waiting on a shelf is the devil that binds me, drags me straight back to hell. I'm like a ship in a bottle, longing for the open sea. No clear view of tomorrow, shut off from the world around me. Lost and forgotten, like some old relic might be. Drowning in whiskey, praying to be set free. Another day wasted being wasted and telling myself you're not really hating. I got no one to tell. So scared of what I've become, a sailor with no ship at sea, riding out the storm that rages inside of me. I'm like a ship in a bottle, longing for the open sea. No clear view of tomorrow, shut off from the world around me. Lost and forgotten, like some old relic might be. Drowning in whiskey, praying to be set free. Lord, I know we don't talk often, but tonight I'm down on my knees. I need you to hear me. I'm begging you, please. I'm like a ship in a bottle, longing for the open sea. No clear view of tomorrow, shut off from the world around me. Lost and forgotten, like some old relic might be. Drowning in whiskey, praying to be set free. I'm just a ship in a bottle, praying to be set free. Thank you. So I just got in the studio a couple weeks ago, and we laid down all the backing tracks for that, and I got to go in and do the final vocal for it here next week. So that one will be coming out soon. I'll release it all over the place. So follow me, Ricky Lee Tanner, all the stuff, and you'll find out when it comes out. And it's going to be featured in the play A Better Man. And I'll be making my acting debut with that. I've never acted before in my life, not even in a school play. So it's crazy that I'm in a play and I've got like the second most lines of anybody in the play. I'd probably have even more if my character didn't go to prison in the middle of the play for a couple acts. What's that? Our debut is October 16th at the Preston Arts Center in Henderson, Kentucky. It's going to be a traveling play, so we're going to be going all over the place with it, but our first show is in Henderson, Kentucky. We might. You never know. All right. Well, the guy that's putting it all together, he's got big plans for it. He wants it to travel all over the place. So we'll see what happens. In Appleton, Wisconsin. All right. Oh, very cool. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you folks. Thank you. You too. All right. If there's anything I can play for you folks, as long as it's country, that's the rules here at AJ's. Let me know. I specialize in 90s country. I promise you, I know more 90s country than any other singer singing on Broadway today, right now. I promise you, I know more of it. If anybody wants to challenge me on that, they're welcome to. I'll take on all challengers. What's that? New ones? I know some Luke Combs. A little bit of Luke Combs, not a lot. No, I don't have that. I don't have that. You like Luke Combs? All right, I'll get you some Luke Combs. Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting mad, bitching and moaning on and on at the time I had. And back Tuesday, you could say that girl was good as gone. Then when Thursday came around, I was all alone. So I went for a drive 65. Then I won $100 on the scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12 packs and a tank of gas with it. Swore they were a waste of time, oh, but she was wrong. I was counting number 5 on the radio station, 104.3 night beach vacation, DC Senorita fishing down Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains it pours. She was sure real quick to up and apologize when she heard about my newfound look on that hip and dial. And it's crazy how letting out seems to come in waves. What I thought was gonna be the death of me was my saving grace. It's got me thinking that her leaving is the only logical reason that I got the last spot in a Hooters parking lot, and the waitress left her number on my check with a call. She picked up on the first ring when I gave her a call. And I spent $5 at the Moose Club raffle, won a used four-wheeler and 3 free passes. Me and 2 of my buddies to play around the golf. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains it pours. When it rains it pours. Well, I've been on one hell of a redneck road for 3 weeks now. It all started on the day she walked out. And I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12 packs and a tank of gas with it. Swore they were a waste of time, oh, but she was wrong. I was counting number 5 on the radio station, 104.3 night beach vacation, DC Senorita fishing down Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains it pours. When it rains it pours. There's some Luke Combs for you, yeah. I like that song. I like a lot of the stuff that he does. It's almost kind of like modern 90s country, as how I would describe Luke. I see you got a Cardinal shirt on, so I guess you were in town for the game. And they put a proper butt whooping on the Titans. My goodness. Kyler Murray went off, didn't he? Yeah. Well, that's what happens when late in the game Mahomes just does what Mahomes does. You let him hang in there too close, Mahomes will just do what he does to you. I'll admit I was nervous going into the half when they were trailing by 12 and the defense didn't look like they could have stopped nothing. Looked like a 3-year-old could have rode past them on a tricycle. I was like, oh, this is not going to go well. Because the Browns, every time they get the ball, it's touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. I'm like, somebody stop somebody. I'm screaming at my TV. Why my voice is a little hoarse today. Well, once again, if there's something I can play for you folks, let me know. And before you leave me today, if you don't mind, consider throwing a little love in the tip bucket. Y'all's the way I make my living. And if you don't carry cash, I take Venmo. The find the QR codes there. And then the folks that are watching on the World Wide Web on Facebook and whatnot, on that camera right up there, you can send in requests through the MySet app. And if I can make those happen for you, I'm glad to do it. As long as it's country, that is the rules here at AJ's, which we're all fine with, right? We like country music. That's why we're in Nashville, Tennessee. Some Hank Jr., yeah. Preacher man says it's the end of time and the Mississippi River, she's going dry. Interest is up and the stock market's down. You only get mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see, just my woman and my kids and my dogs and me. Got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make her own whiskey and her own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do. We grow good old tomatoes and homemade wine, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. 'Cause you can't stop the sound, you can't make us run. We're them old boys raised on shotgun. We say grace, we say ma'am, if you ain't into that, don't give a damn. We're from West Virginia, coal mines and the Rocky Mountains, the western sky. We can skin a buck and run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I had a good friend up in New York City, never called me by my name, just Hillbilly. My grandpa taught me how to live off the land. His taught him to be a businessman. Used to send me pictures of them Broadway nights. I'd send him some homemade wine. He was killed by a man with a switchblade knife. For $43, my friend lost his life. Yeah, I'd love to spit some beach nut in that dude's eye. Shoot him with my old 45, 'cause a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. 'Cause you can't start us out, you can't make us run. We're them old boys raised on shotgun. We say grace, we say ma'am, if you ain't into that, don't give a damn. We're from North California and South Alabama, little towns all around this land. We can skin a buck and run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. A country boy can survive. Country boys can survive. That's right. Thank you. Even though you hate the Chiefs. That's... Hey, I come by it honestly, though. I mean, I grew up in Belton, Missouri, about 20 miles south of Kansas City, and I've been a lifelong fan, even through the kind of tough years. The Chiefs put us through a lot of heartbreak early in my life. Steve DeBerg at quarterback, Christian Okoye at running back in the day when Derek Thomas and Neil Smith were roaming the field on the defensive end of things. They could, Schottenheimer get them to the playoffs every year, and every year they'd lose in the first round. It was like, what? Why do we even bother? You're not a fan of Carr, are you? No? Really? Well, you can ask around, ask Titans fan you can ask the Titans fan what it's like having Mariota in there. He'll have one of those games where you think he's just going to set the world on fire, and you're like, this guy's awesome. And then the very next game, it's like, what is he doing? He's just giving the game away. All right, y'all let me know. Let us. I'm used to full band shows. I don't do too many of these acoustic shows. Most of my shows are full band. I'm used to saying, let us know what you want to hear. But let me know what you want to hear. And if I can make it happen for you. You can be an artist. You don't even have to have a specific song. I'll find you a song. George Strait. I can do some George Strait. I can do lots of George Strait. You know, George has only had like 60-something #1 hits. That's why his house looks like an adobe village. It does. It's huge. It's enormous. I think you could live in George Strait's house for like 2 months without him even knowing you was there. Just make sure you're using a different wing than he was hanging out in that day. I ain't never had a house you could describe as having wings. I've had a couple that had wheels. That's a true story too. The wheels weren't still on it. They didn't roll. They take them off the hub and they tuck them up underneath the skirt there. But if your house has wheels that can be put back on it and a skirt, well, as Jeff Foxworthy used to say, you might be a redneck. Baby, all I got is this beat up letter back. And everything I own don't fill up high. Don't you worry about the way I packed. All I care about is getting back real soon. A goodbye kiss is all I need from you. I'm carrying your love with me, West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'll be moving with the good Lord's speed. Carrying your love with me, it's my strength for holding on. Every minute that'll have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. I'm carrying your love with me. On a lonely highway, stuck out in the rain. Darling, all I have to do is speak your name. Clouds roll back and the waters part. The sun starts shining in my heart for you. You're right there in everything I do. 'Cause I'm carrying your love with me, West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'll be moving with the good Lord's speed. Carrying your love with me, it's my strength for holding on. Every minute that'll have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. Carrying your love with me. It's my strength for holding on. Every minute that'll have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. Carrying your love with me. Carrying your love with me. So I'm carrying your love with me. West Virginia down to Tennessee, I'll be moving with the good Lord's speed, carrying your love with me. Thank you. Big old #1 hit from George. You know, I was looking at the list of all of his songs the other day and on Wikipedia, and it shows their peak chart position and all that. The thing that surprised me was some of the songs that were not #1s. Yeah, like Amarillo by Morning is still to this day one of the most requested songs, George Strait songs that we get here on Broadway. It was never a #1. It peaked at #4 on the charts, which makes me wonder, I was like, what were the other 3 songs ahead of it that year? Because that's crazy to me. Peaked at #4. And it's one of his most popular songs. What's that? Well, yeah, you can find the answer. You take a little research, more research than I wanted to put into it. You got to remember, I'm a musician for a living, so there's curiosity, and then there reaches a point where I'm like, that's too much work. Maybe if I wasn't working 7 days a week, I'd have more time for stuff like that. All right. Well, let me know what you want to hear. I'm up here for you. What's that? Sure, I can play that one. I do apologize. My ears don't work as good as I used to. I've been playing music for 31 years. And when you play music for 31 years, your ears stop working. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I got on. When that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. Took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. Lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. But I'll be looking for and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I've got is mine. No, I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. morning. Amarillo's where I'll be. Thank you. Classic George. Back when he was winning all them Entertainer of the Year awards and all that. Although I've always kind of been curious about that award because I'm like, George is an amazing singer and picks great songs. I wouldn't use the word entertainer to describe him though. Yeah, he stands in a like 2 foot by 2 foot square and he doesn't move from it. And most of the time he doesn't even play his guitar. He's got this hand here and this hand here and just stands there and sings with his crooked little smile and sells out arenas. Like Garth to me is like that's the definition of entertainer is Garth. But we also know George can't act. I still love Pure Country. I watch that movie every time I'm flipping through. If I see it on, I watch the whole thing. But George, an actor, he is not. Yeah, there were a couple lines in particular, the way he delivered them, you could almost see the dude off the camera with the cue card with his lines. George. Y'all know the lines I'm talking about too. Now go on and get your... Y'all can finish it. You've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Great soundtrack though. All right, well, if you ain't got nothing, I got to come up with something. Y'all making me think early in the day today. Come on in, folks. Still plenty of room. Thank you, folks. Good luck to him tonight. Yeah, good luck to him tonight. I'll be watching that game, or watching the aftermath of the game, I suppose. I'll be on stage during it. But my show number 2 today. All right. Well, let's see. I saw the light, I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again, I'm a brand new man. Well, the whole town's talking about the line I'm walking, leads right to your door. Oh, how I used to roam, I was a rolling stone. I used to have a wild side, they say country mile. Little Brooks and Dunn, yeah. Hold tight with a little fist. Watch out when he starts to twist. It's what the daddies tell them boys how to ride them bulls. I got a jingle in my jeans, so a place is in between. I'm leaving on a saw blade with a push and a pull. 10-foot buddy, come on back. A horse trailer on a Cadillac. Yeah, we're talking to the cowboy in the coupe de ville. Chugga looking up one side, sliding down the other. I'm a lover of the other side of the hill. Turn up that radio. Don't wanna think about a rodeo. Don't wanna think about a roundup up in Old Cheyenne. It's a crazy circuit, but still you work it. Turn down that sound, boys. Let's get up and check the scan. 10-4, buddy, come on back. A horse trailer on a Cadillac. Yeah, we're talking to the cowboy in the coupe de ville. Chugga looking up one side, sliding down the other. I'm a lover of the other side of the hill. Bandana hanging on the mirror, still wet from ear to ear. Yeah, I guess it's true then, what the wise men say. When you ride your last one, make sure it's your best one. Jump while he's moving, tip your hat, boy, and walk away. 10-4, buddy, come on back. A horse trailer on a Cadillac. Yeah, we're talking to the cowboy in the coupe de ville. Chugga looking up one side, sliding down the other. I'm a lover of the other side of the hill. A 10-4, buddy, come on back. A horse trailer on a Cadillac. Yeah, we're talking to the cowboy in the coupe de ville. Chugga looking up one side, sliding down the other. I'm a lover of the other side of the hill. I'm a lover of the other side of the hill. Thank you, the late, the great Chris Ledoux for you right there. Yeah. You know, Chris and Garth, they, of course, when Garth was still, before he became a big deal, Garth was out hitting the road like most of us did, you know, and he was playing a show at a rodeo way out west, and Garth was on the side stage, on the small stage, and he's over there setting up, and he hears all this commotion going on over at the main stage, and he's like, well, I got to go see what's going on over there because the crowd is going bananas. And at this point in Garth's career, he performed kind of the way George Strait did. He just stood behind the microphone stand and sang. So he makes his way over to the main stage to see what's going on. And there on stage is Chris Ledoux and his band. And Chris Ledoux is smashing guitars and slinging water bottles everywhere and putting on like a 80s rock show wearing a cowboy hat, you know. And it had never dawned on Garth to that point that you could put on that kind of show playing country music. And so he was blown away. He had never seen Chris before, and this was all amazing to him. So he makes his way back over to his band. He's like, we're going to play our show tonight, fellas, and then we're going to sit down, we're going to change some things. Because what he saw changed the trajectory of Garth's career. And Garth's live performances is what made Garth, Garth. So Garth would not have been what he became without having seen that Chris Ledoux show. So he mentions Chris Ledoux in his first single, with a worn-out tape of Chris Ledoux, which Chris and Garth still to this point had not met. Chris was on his way driving down the road in his truck, and he hears the song on the radio, and when it gets to the point where it says, a worn-out tape of Chris Ledoux, he said he about run his truck off the road because he was like, what the? So he makes it where he's going. He gets on the phone, and he calls Capitol Records, and he's like, gets a hold of Capitol Records, and he's like, I need to meet this guy. He mentioned me in a song. And so the two of them met up, and they became instant friends, and it was a true symbiotic relationship because while Chris was big out west, out in like Wyoming and all out in that area, he wasn't known like nationwide. So Garth mentioning him in a song made him popular nationwide, but Garth wouldn't have become what Garth became without seeing Chris Ledoux's show. So very few times in life do you see where a relationship is truly beneficial to both parties. Both parties became huge because of the other. It's crazy. Anyway, it's a cool story. Anyway, I thought. Y'all let me know what you want to hear. I'm here till 2 o'clock, so we still got another hour together. Just has to be country. Sure. No, I got some Randy Rogers. You like Randy Rogers? All right, let's do some Randy Rogers. Sailors sail, cowboys ride, lovers love when they get the chance. Take it slow, turn down the light, soft and low, let the shadows dance. Baby, don't hold back, kiss me in the dark, roll me through the night, hold me like you'll never let me go. Hit me with your heart till the morning light. Let your skin talk to my soul. Kiss me in the dark. Strip away everything. Tonight there's nothing getting in our way. Ties that bind, wares and wise, take 'em off and leave 'em all outside. Lock 'em all outside. Kiss me in the dark, roll me through the night, hold me like you'll never let me go. Hit me with your heart till the morning light. Let your skin talk to my soul. Kiss me in the dark. Without a single word, baby, we can say so much. Reveal everything with just one touch. Kiss me in the dark, roll me through the night, hold me like you'll never let me go. Hit me with your heart till the morning light. Let your skin talk to my soul. Kiss me in the dark. Kiss me in the dark. Yeah. Thank you. Some Randy Rogers Band by request right over here. Some Texas country for y'all. Red dirt music. Yeah. I used to do a lot more red dirt stuff back when I was still in KC, because there's a healthy red dirt scene in Kansas City. But then my wife and I, we moved, and kids, we all moved to St. Louis, which once you get east of Columbia, Missouri, which is like in the middle of Missouri, the red dirt scene completely disappears. It's crazy. Like they've got red dirt bars in Columbia, Missouri. But then by the time you get just 4 more hours east, you get to St. Louis, it's like, or 2 more hours east, it's just nothing. Red dirt music goes over like a fart in church. So I stopped doing a lot of it. And yeah. I was like, just 2 hours away. 2 hours away, it's fine. It's encouraged. It goes great. And then nothing. I don't know. Anyhow, will y'all keep those requests coming? I'll keep making them happen for you if you can. I will guarantee you I know more 90s country than anybody on Broadway today. No, but funny thing is, I opened for him. Yeah, at the Kansas City Power and Light District. Yeah, I opened up for him there at the Kansas City Power and Light District. It was one of those things where they had us open the show, and then we played over in one of the bars after the show. Yeah. What's that? Colin Ray, wow. Wow, let me see. Ooh, okay, this one's got a lot of chords. Let me see. And it's also very high. I need to take a drink of my water. Read and known my grandma wrote back in 1923. Grandpa kept it in his coat, and he showed it once to me. He said, boy, you might not understand, but a long, long time ago, Grandma's daddy didn't like me none, but I loved your grandma so. We had this crazy plan to meet and run away together, getting married in the first town we came to and live forever. But nailed to the tree where we were supposed to meet instead, I found this letter. This is what it said. If you get there before I do, don't give up on me. I'll meet you in my chores I do. I don't know how long I'll be, but I'm not gonna let you down. Darling, wait and see. And between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. I read those words just hours before my grandma passed away, in the doorway of the church where me and Grandpa stopped to pray. I know I never seen him cry in all my 15 years, but as he said these words to her, his eyes filled up with tears. If you get there before I do, don't give up on me. I'll meet you in my chores I'm through. don't know how long I'll be, but I'm not gonna let you down. Darling, wait and see. And between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. Between now and then, till I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. Thank you. That is the quintessential Colin Ray song to me. Above all, that is like the one I identify him with. But it's very high. All of Colin Ray's stuff is, though. He's got one of those very high range voices. All right, y'all, keep letting me know what you want to hear. Let me check and make sure I ain't missed something on the app. The folks watching on the old interwebs there, they can request stuff. Doesn't look like I've got anything right now, though. All right. Oh, I did, but I missed one, and I don't know it. Well, maybe I do. Carolyn, I hope you're still watching out there. I'll try it. I ain't scared. All right, before I click accept on this, I'm going to make sure I can play it for you. I've seen my share of broken halos, folded wings I used to fly. They've all gone wherever they go. Broken halos that used to shine. Angels come down from the heavens just to help us on our way. They come to teach us, then they leave us and find some other soul to sing. I've seen my share of broken halos, folded wings that used to fly. They've all gone wherever they go. Broken halos that used to shine. Broken halos that used to shine. Thank you. All right. Thank you for that, Carolyn. Appreciate that. Because the people on the old World Wide Webs there, they can request songs as well. Watching on Facebook through that camera right there. The camera you see displayed on that television over there. The request line's wide open, y'all. I was raised off the Route 3. I passed where the Blackhawk is. We'd walk to church on Sunday morning, race barefoot back to Johnson's Fair. That's where I first saw Mary, on that roadside picking blackberries. Summer I turned a corner in my soul, and that red dirt road. It's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven, it's full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I learned I come to know there's life above things, that red dirt road. But Daddy didn't like me much in my shackled up GTO. I'd sneak out in the middle of the night, the rocks at her bedroom window. We'd turn out the headlights, drive by the moonlight, talk about what the future might hold down that red dirt road. It's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven, it's full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I learned I come to know there's life above things, that red dirt road. I went out into the world, I came back in. I lost Mary, oh, I got her back again. Driving home tonight feels like finding a long lost friend. It's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven, it's full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I learned I come to know there's life above things, that red dirt road. Little Brooks and Dunn. Looks like some stuff come in. Rick Trevino. Wow. Okay. All right. Rick Trevino. It wasn't the books that I didn't read, wasn't the teachers that tried to teach me, wasn't that varsity baseball coach kept on telling them locker room jokes. It was Bobby and Mason back in high school. She was way too cute, she was way too cool. How was I gonna get an education sitting right in back? Bobby and Mason. Yeah, Bobby knew her history, Bobby knew her French, Bobby knew how to keep the balls in suspense. She teased with a touch, she teased with a kiss. I was 3 long years of being teased by pretty Miss Bobby and Mason. Back in high school, she was way too cute, she was way too cool. How was I gonna get an education sitting right in back of Bobby and Mason? Yeah, Bob graduated first in class. Me, I graduated closer to last. Bobby went to college, she got her degree. I got a guitar so I can sing about me and Bobby and Mason. Back in high school, she was way too cute, she was way too cool. I got most of my education sitting right in back, Bobby and Mason. Yeah, the years have taught me the basics of math. Divorce divides, time subtracts, takes away your hair, takes away your jump shot. But it ain't gonna take all the memories I got of Bobby and Mason. Back in high school, she was way too cute, she was way too cool. I got most of my education sitting right in back, Bobby and Mason. Sitting right in back, Bobby and Mason. Woo. Thank you. Some Rick Trevino, huh? I don't have any Cody Jinks. That was the other that they asked for. I don't have any Cody Jinks. Unless kind of, sort of. Because Cody did a, he did a cover of a Merle Haggard song and released it as a single. And I got the Merle Haggard song. So kind of in a roundabout sort of way, I guess I do. Wish I were down on some blue bayou, a bamboo cane stuck in the sand. But the road I'm on don't seem to go there. I'll just keep on being way I am. Wish I enjoy what makes my living. Did what I knew in the way some would run, but that ain't like me. I'll just dream, keep on being the way I am. The way I am don't fit my shackles. The way I am, reality. I can almost see that bobber dancing. I'll just dream and keep on being the way I am. The way I am don't fit my shackles. The way I am, reality. I can almost see that bobber dancing. I'll just dream and keep on being the way I am. So I'll just dream and keep on being the way I am. You're late. Thank you. Cody Jenks by way of Merle Haggard. How's that? Classic Merle Haggard right there. And since my wife is texting me, I think she's watching me on the World Wide Web right now, too. So since I know she's watching, I always behave. I'm a good boy. Right? Yeah. She's watching. She likes shoes, y'all. She likes shoes, and shoes cost a lot of money, so give me lots of tips. That's... No, seriously, y'all, I do appreciate those of y'all who've thrown some love in the tip bucket or sent me something on Venmo or through the MySet app. I appreciate that all very much. It's the way I make my living in this town. I couldn't do it without y'all. I'm going to play one of my wife's favorite songs since I know she's watching because she texted me. Well, the world just lost two lonely people. The world just lost two broken hearts. The odds were against it, but baby, here we are. In our own little place, in our own little corner, the so-cold world just got a little warmer. For the rest of my life, I'm gonna hold you in my arms. And when the car milestone on the need to ride on it, Swan's to the man who got all he ever wanted. Tell me something, who could ask for more? To be living in a moment she would die for. If we never get rich on what money can buy, it don't matter to me. I'll tell you why. I got it all when I'm holding you this way. I live to love you, I die to keep you safe inside these arms that need you. I'll be loving you with the very last breath I take. you right on it. Swan, see the man who got all he ever wanted. Tell me something, who could ask for more? To be living in a moment, loving every minute. Tell me something, who could ask for more? To be living in a moment she would die for. Living in a moment you would die for. Oh, baby, I'm living in a moment I would die for. Thank you. That's some Ty Herndon right there. I bet you ain't heard nobody sing any Ty Herndon the entire time you've been in Nashville, have you? Y'all didn't realize he's gonna roll into town or land at the airport and roll down to Broadway here, and you're gonna hear 50 different bands play the exact same set list. That drives me nuts, man. I'm like, there's so many great songs out there. We don't have to play all the same ones. So I like when people come hang out with me, I like to give them something unique, something that they ain't heard from nobody else. So if you give me an artist, but you don't give me a song, I'm gonna pick you one that's one of their good ones that nobody else has played yet. I promise you, if I can. There's only a couple artists that all I know is their popular ones, but thank you. Thank you, guys. So if anybody's got a request out there, you still got time. Let me know what you want to hear. Kenny Rogers. Love me some Kenny Rogers. I know it's in here. It's not the one I'm looking for. Everyone considered him the coward of the county. He never stood a single time to prove the county wrong. His mom named him Tommy, but folks just called him Yellow. Some always told they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I looked after Tommy, 'cause he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy. Son, my life is over, yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. It won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. Hope you're old enough to understand. You don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everyone, and Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while he was working, the Gatlin boys came calling. They took turns at Becky, and there was 3 of them. Tommy opened up the door and he saw his Becky crying. Torn dress and shattered look was more than he could stand. He reached above the fireplace and he took down his daddy's picture. Tears fell on his daddy's face. He heard these words again. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. It won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. Hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. The Gatlin boys just laughed at him when he walked into the barroom. One of them got up, met him halfway across the floor. When Tommy turned around, they said, "Hey, look, old Yellow's leaving." You could have heard a pin drop when Tommy stopped and locked the door. 20 years of crawling was bottled up inside him. He wasn't holding nothing back, he let them have it all. When Tommy left the barroom, not a Gatlin boy was standing. He said, "This one's for Becky," as he watched the last one fall. And I heard him say, "I promised you, Dad, not to do the things you done. I walked away from trouble when I can. Please don't think I'm weak, I didn't turn the other cheek. Pops, I sure hope you understand. Sometimes you gotta fight when you're a man." Everyone considered him the coward of the county. Thank you. All right, I got a online request for some Mark Colley. I was gonna say, does anybody even here remember Mark Colley? Okay. He gave up saying to go pursue being an actor. Yeah. Walked her to the plane, Phoenix. I said, "Say hello to your mom." She couldn't even look me in the eye. I drove out to the desert, just like nothing happened. Somewhere in the darkness, I heard her say goodbye. Now I hear voices in the wind saying she ain't coming back again. Look for guidance in the sky, but the stars have all gone out tonight. I feel like the love of my life is dying. Even the man in the moon is crying. Heading down to Boston. I wonder if she's missing me tonight. I wish that I could tell her how much I love her, and I wish this damn old thunderbird could fly. crying. Thank you, Mark Colley, by request. All righty. Well, y'all just got time for a few more. We're getting down close to the end, y'all, so you got to let me know if there's something that I can play for y'all. And once again, if you enjoyed what you've heard from me today, consider throwing a little love in the tip bucket. What's that? I'm sorry? I still didn't hear you. Gary Stewart. I don't have any. I'm sorry. I know I don't. Someone asked me for some just the other day, and I was like, man, I don't have any. John Anderson. I heard John Anderson. And did someone say Daryl Worley? Daryl Worley and John Anderson. All right. Well, I did Awful Beautiful Life earlier. Let's see what else I got. All right, I've never tried this Daryl Worley song, but I'm going to try it for you. Miss the look of surrender in your eyes, where your soft brown hair would fall. I miss the power of your kiss when we make love. Oh, but baby, most of all, I miss my friend. The one my heart and soul confided in, the one I felt the safest with, the one who knew just what to say to make me laugh again. Let the light back in, I miss my friend. Miss the colors that you brought into my life, your golden smiles, blue-green eyes. And I miss your gentle voice at lonely times like night, saying it'll be all right. I miss my friend, the one my heart and soul confided in, the one I felt the safest with, the one who knew just what to say to make me laugh again. Let the light back in, I miss my friend. I miss those times, I miss those nights, I even miss our silly fights, the making up, the morning talks, and those late afternoon walks. I miss my friend, the one my heart and soul confided in, the one I felt the safest with, the one who knew just what to say to make me laugh again. Let the light back in, I miss my friend. I miss my friend. Thank you, yeah. Some Daryl Worley. And now some John Anderson. Let's pick a good one here. And then we got a request for some Keith Whitley as well. Oh, yeah, I got you. If you really want to know, she comes here a lot. She just loves to hear the music and bang. 813 is her favorite song. If you play it, you might have a chance. Tonight she's only sipping white wine. She's friendly and fun loving most of the time. Don't ask her on the straight tequila night. She'll stop thinking about him and she's ready to fight. Blames her broken heart on every man inside. On a straight tequila night. Here's a glass of Chablis, some golders and change. Maybe you can turn her love life around. And she won't need the salt or the lime anymore. Shoot that old memory down. Just remember her heart's on the mend. If you ever come back to see her again, don't ask her on the straight tequila night. She'll stop thinking about him and she's ready to fight. Blames her broken heart on every man inside. On a straight tequila night. Don't ask her on the straight tequila night. She'll stop thinking about him and she's ready to fight. Blames her broken heart on every man inside. On a straight tequila night. Don't ask her on the straight tequila night. She'll stop thinking about him and she's ready to fight. Blames her broken heart on every man inside. On a straight tequila night. Thank you, yeah. And now for some Keith Whitley. Oh, so many good ones to choose from here. How about a double shot of Keith? Because there's two that I'd like to do. Where there's a cloud don't mean there's rain. Tears in my eyes don't mean there's pain. Don't flatter yourself, I'm over you. Things aren't always what they seem. Can't believe everything you read on my face. I'm over you. Heard I'm more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Someone told you I was taking it up. Why to make them old stories up when I'm over you? There were times if you'd been around, you would have seen me broken down. But now you won't. I I'm over you. So if I seem a little bit cold, it only means you lost the home you had on me. I'm over you. Heard I'm drinking more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Someone told you I was taking it rough. Why to make them old stories up? When I'm over you. You've heard I'm drinking more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Someone told you I was taking it rough. Why to make them old stories up? I'm over you. I'm over you. I'm over you. Thank you. And Lee, thank you for the Venmo that just came in. Appreciate that. It just says request though. Was that for the John Anderson? No? I don't know. Someone named Lee just. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. That is the way I make my living in this town, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and I said I'd do a double shot of Keith Whitley, so here's another Keith Whitley song for you. Alone at a corner table, she was watching me, watching her, singing about no flame burning. She was hanging on to every word. I was pouring out my feelings, she was pouring out the wine. The smoke and the beer, it was perfectly clear. We were touching each other's mind. It was love, 10 feet away. Imagine her in my arms, look on her face, lying somewhere in some shadowy place. It was love, just 10 feet away. I just knew my closing song would do it. I knew that we were heaven bound. Well, she was moved before I was through. A stranger walked up and sat down. He was trying his best to impress her, but she never took her eyes off me. Got up and left. I said to myself, whoa, what a night this could be. It was love, 10 feet away. Imagine her in my arms, that look on her face, lying somewhere in some shadowy place. It was love, just 10 feet away. It was love, 10 feet away. Imagine her in my arms, the look on her face, lying somewhere in some shadowy place. It was love, just 10 feet away. it was love, just 10 feet away. What's that? Oh, no, I don't. And I don't normally play this shift, so I don't know. Is it over at 2 or 2:15? Someone in the next band tell me. Okay, the phone says 2, so is it? So I got time to squeeze one more in real quick, and then I got to get out of the way for the next band. Who's got the final request of the day? Waylon Jennings, he says. All right, so I'm gonna do one more, and because I'm solo acoustic, I tear down and get out of the way faster than a band normally would anyway. So should be okay. We got one more for me here, and and then I got to get out of the way for the band that's coming up after me. And here's some Waylon for you. Only two things in life that make it worth living is guitars that tune good and firm, feeling women. I don't need my name in the marquee lights. I got my song and I got you with me tonight. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Luckenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boy. This successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and the Gore. Between Hank Will's pain songs and Newberry's train songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Luckenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. So baby, let's sell your diamond ring, buy some boots and faded jeans and go away. This coat and tie's choking me. In your high society, you cry all day. We've been so busy keeping up with the Jones, full coveralls, and we're still building on. Maybe it's time we got back the basics of love. Let's go to Luckenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boy. This successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and the Gore. Between Hank Will's pain songs and Newberry's train songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Luckenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. My name is Ricky Lee Tanner. That's been my time. Appreciate y'all very much. Y'all stick around. More great music, more great times we had right here at AJ's. Let's go down, Luckenbach, Texas, Willie and Waylon and the boy. The successful life we live on, this feuding like the Hatfields and the Gore. Between Hank Will's pain song, Jerry Jeff's train song, Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out in Luckenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Out in Luckenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. My name is Ricky Lee Tanner. That's been my time. I guess y'all, thank y'all so much. Appreciate you hanging with me today. Appreciate the tips that went in the bucket. That's what keeps me living in Nashville. Couldn't do it without you. Y'all stick around. There's more great music, more great times we had right here at AJ's. Making sure.